Mighty warrior, Ryan Garcia!
Your son gonna get killed. He gonna get killed on April 20th. Yeah, for all that disrespect. Watch. You can't stop it now. Yeah. He said, yeah, Miss Garcia, you can't stop it now. It got real.
Mighty warrior,
It got real. Yeah, it got real. Yeah, it got real. This worse than that gonna happen to you on April 20th. Yeah.
So guys, recently we've been witnessing some seriously concerning behavior with the whole Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia build up to their fight.
Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you you're gonna feel some feel you ain't felt? No.
So my thing is that, okay, I get it. Fights need to be promoted and sold. But with all these antics, I've begun to develop a picture that speaks more to the undisciplined nature of the boxers than the skill, determination and perseverance that would champion them as being the best. Now guys, when I'm taking time to analyze the behavior and all the pantomime involved in the build up for the fight, I begin to become less interested in watching them as pound for pound prospects or major belt holders, and it becomes more of an inclination for me to view them as unprofessional athletes, undisciplined children, and significantly unrestrained when it comes to performing unhinged, tactless behavior, as you've just seen.
NGQ, doing what I do, all white, looking nice, okay, come through.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
But guys, I'm not gonna lie, for Devin and Ryan, they really need to start thinking about opening a circus, because this malarkey is becoming whimsical. But guys, one of the worst things about this is that these two have friends. Well, I'm not too sure about that, but at least some individuals around them that must be close enough to provide some prudent counsel on things that they should try to avoid doing that might not necessarily turn out well for them. So their parents, promoters, publicists, and miscellaneous. Because guys, you know, when boxers get that new check and become rich, you know, that new money, they always have people around them that are miscellaneous. So massagers, photographers, bathers.
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
Now guys, this is an example of what I'm talking about. So after the pushing and shoving incident where it looked like it could have been more intimate than violent.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Ryan, in all his wisdom, thought that it might be a good idea to take this straight to his social media and respond in this manner. We have this post that he made. It says, "Devin touched me without consent. I'm suing him for putting his hands on me, and I identify as a woman. So he touched so he touched me as a grown man and hit a grown woman. And I'm LGBTQ. I don't know which one he is on that alphabet spectrum thing, but yeah, and I'm LGBTQ plus. So now it's a hate crime. Nah, this is so effed up. Rainbows, guys. I mean, seriously, this is where you have to ask yourself, the people around Ryan Garcia, what are they doing? We already know Garcia is a bit messed up in the head. But what are these individuals around him doing? It's one of two scenarios. One, Ryan Garcia actually does identify as a woman. Two, he doesn't, and he's pretending, and he's just using the LGBTQ plus name to allow himself to be portrayed as a victim so that Devin Haney can now be ambushed or doxxed, whatever it is. Now, in the situation where he does identify, he's legally a woman, so now he can't fight against Devin Haney because he's a woman. And I don't think that's the case, but that's just the basis for you now to admit that you're not a woman. That's the basis, because then you would lose out on a lot of revenue from the fight. Then that automatically means and implies that you must have been pretending. You know, you're using the community that has association with victimhood. I don't even want to tread. I'm treading on some thin ice here myself, so I'm gonna tread lightly. I'm confident to say what I need to say, but you know, there's so many things that you don't know that cause offense nowadays that yeah, anyway. But yeah, I mean, Ryan Garcia just needs to think about his movements, because that community is not one that, you know, I mean, they're quite militant. They are quite aggressive when it comes to certain things that you might touch on that yeah, let's just move on now. So guys, this whole thing's nonsense. So what I want to do is bring your focus back to boxing, and that's what I'm going to close on. So as a coach, I like to focus on the fight, and if I'm to say what are both boxers' biggest flaws, I would say with Ryan Garcia, it's his mindset. I don't think he strikes me as someone who really wants to, or even is interested in mastering deep levels of skill when it comes to boxing. I think he's happy and content enough to present and celebrate his speed as his major virtue. However, in my experience, when speed is highlighted, it's usually to hide flaws that are evident when things are slowed down. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I get off all of this Instagram and social media stuff when I see him. Now guys, with Devin Haney, his biggest flaw, in my opinion, is when he's slightly pressed by his opponent. He awkwardly crouches down in a cocoon position to avoid getting hit, like he just squats down in a weird position. Now, essentially, he is susceptible to the uppercut. Now, do with that what you will. Okay guys, so the fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney will be taking place this Saturday, April 20th in New York, Brooklyn. Now, despite all the nonsense that they've been getting up to, the antics, performances, I still will be tuning in to watch that fight. It's going to be a good fight. I believe, you know, you've got Devin, the one with more skill, Ryan Garcia a bit more speed and a dangerous left hook. So I want to know what you guys think as well. Who's going to win and what will be the outcome? Knockout, points decision, and you know, let me know the round as well if it's going to be a knockout. Anyway guys, that's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. Please remember to smash the like button if you have enjoyed watching this particular update. Remember to leave a comment within the comment section if you want to add anything about these two boxers, young rascals, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. So until my next one, peace out.